In the heart of San Jose, California, stands a mansion unlike any other in the world. A labyrinth of staircases that lead to nowhere, doors that open into walls, windows built into floors, and a layout so complex, some say it was designed by ghosts. This is the Winchester Mystery House, a monument of madness, or a sanctuary for spirits. But the real question is, was it built by spirits? To understand the story of the Winchester Mystery House, we have to go back to the 19th century to a woman named Sarah Lockwood Pardee Winchester, heiress to one of the largest firearms fortunes in American history. Sarah married William Wirt Winchester, the only son of Oliver Winchester, the man behind the Winchester Repeating Arms Company, the makers of the legendary Winchester rifle, known as the gun that won the West. But behind the booming business and blood-stained legacy of the rifle lay deep personal tragedy. In 1866, Sarah and William welcomed their only child, a baby girl named Annie. But the joy was short-lived. Just 6 weeks later, Annie died of a rare disease known as marasmus, a form of malnutrition. Sarah was devastated. Then, in 1881, her husband William died of tuberculosis, leaving Sarah a widow and sole heir to a massive fortune. Over $20 million and 50% ownership in the Winchester Company. That's equivalent to over $500 million today. But with her inheritance came a burden, one that would change the course of her life. Overwhelmed by grief, Sarah turned to spiritualism, a movement that was sweeping the nation in the late 1800s. She visited a psychic medium in Boston, hoping for answers. What she received was a chilling revelation. According to the medium, Sarah was being haunted by the spirits of every person who had ever died at the barrel of a Winchester rifle. And there were thousands. The spirits, the medium claimed, had cursed her family, her child, her husband, and now they were coming for her. But there was a way to appease them. The spirits wanted her to move west and build them a house, but not just any house, a house that would never be finished. In 1884, Sarah Winchester arrived in San Jose and purchased an unfinished farmhouse on 160 acres of land. And from that moment on, construction never stopped. Literally, for 38 years, carpenters worked day and night on the mansion. No blueprint, no architect, no master plan. Sarah claimed to be guided by the spirits. Every night, she entered a seance room, a small chamber in the heart of the house, where she claimed to communicate with the dead. They would tell her what to build next. The result? A 7-story mansion with 160 rooms, 2,000 doors, 10,000 windows, 47 staircases, 13 bathrooms, and even a seance room with only 1 entrance, but 3 exits. But it wasn't just the size that baffled people, it was the design. Staircases that led into ceilings, doors that opened into blank walls or straight drops, windows built into floors, hallways that twisted and turned with no logic. Why? Sarah believed these features would confuse the spirits, allowing her to live in peace among them without becoming their next victim. As the house expanded, so did Sarah's obsession with the supernatural. In particular, she was fascinated with the number 13. Many windows have 13 panes. Some walls have 13 panels. Chandeliers were altered to hold 13 candles. Even her will was signed 13 times. Some claim she believed 13 was a powerful number, one that protected her from vengeful spirits. Others think it was evidence of a disturbed mind unraveling under the weight of guilt. But was Sarah truly a woman haunted by ghosts? Or just misunderstood? A historian said, "There's no hard evidence that she was obsessed with ghosts. She never spoke publicly about it. Most of what we know comes from rumors and speculation." A paranormal investigator said, "But the energy in that house is real. It's like stepping into another dimension. People have seen apparitions, heard whispers, felt cold spots." An architect said, "Honestly, her building techniques were ahead of their time. The floating staircases, the reinforced foundation. She might have been eccentric, but she wasn't crazy." So which is it? Was Sarah Winchester a grieving widow guided by spirits? A paranoid millionaire trying to escape a curse? Or a brilliant woman, expressing herself through endless architecture? Sarah Winchester passed away peacefully in her sleep on September 5, 1922, at the age of 83. When she died, all construction on the house immediately stopped. Workers literally put down their tools and walked away. The house was left incomplete, a staircase ending midair, nails only half hammered, rooms forever sealed. Today, the Winchester Mystery House is one of America's most popular haunted attractions, drawing thousands of visitors each year. Tourists report footsteps in empty rooms, doors slamming on their own, cold drafts without windows, the faint sound of organ music at night, though there is no organ. Even the famed Harry Houdini visited in 1924, hoping to debunk the legend. But after a night in the mansion, he left quietly. He reportedly called it an architectural enigma. Over the years, several theories have emerged to explain the house and Sarah's motives. Theory 1, guilt and grief. Sarah may have been consumed by guilt over the deaths caused by her family's invention. The endless building could have been a coping mechanism, a way to distract herself from unimaginable loss. Theory 2, genius in disguise. Some believe Sarah was actually an architectural genius, experimenting with ideas far ahead of her time. Earthquake resistance, energy flow, and spiritual design. Theory 3, spirit communication. And then, of course, there are those who believe she was truly guided by spirits, building a sanctuary to appease the dead and avoid their wrath. Which one do you believe? Despite decades of research, investigation, and speculation, no one truly knows why Sarah Winchester built the mansion the way she did. Was she mad? Or a medium? A prisoner of her grief? Or a pioneer of something we still don't understand? The truth lies somewhere within the walls of that twisted mansion. A place where time stands still, staircases go nowhere, and whispers echo through the night. So if you ever find yourself in San Jose, take a tour. Wander the halls. Listen closely, because some say Sarah never left. Do you believe in ghosts?